Hi friends, my name is Kumar, channel name is Kumar Exclusive. Many people misunderstand based on my dressing or caps that I wear. I'm not here to sell America dream or like others. So I'm here to speak truth. If you are an American and if you are a non-American truth seeker, then you are at the right spot. My subscribers or followers sent caps, so I'm wearing it. Okay, one of my beloved subscriber follower sent based on my request in one of the videos. So make in India cap, make India great again. He sent that cap. Thank you, brother. And another subscriber, they're all Indians. Make America great again cap he has sent. And because I wear this cap, if you are from democratic parties, you don't need to hate me. And some guys, Indians who support BJP in Hindu party, MAGA is also extremist right wing party, right, like BJP. So they are scolding me, but they don't understand. So since they sent, so I am wearing it because I like the caps, right? So you also send me, then I will wear one of it. That's it. That clarification is clear. Coming to this topic, how do you know US IT market is down? Currently, US IT market is down, but still some Indians are doing 3 to 6 jobs from COVID to till date. So how do you know? It is not a rocket science, and nobody in US is an expert of economics or market research. Anybody claim like that, it's false, right? Nobody has a, it's like nobody is a doctor here to check market pulse, so IT down, something like that. It is only an individual analysis. I may be right or I may be wrong, right? But based on my experiences, I'm telling you, everybody out there. So before going in, let me tell you, yesterday I received the message that is about Indians doing multiple jobs. That is one H1B, multiple H1Bs from the Laspuram. They are doing the scams. So I'm going to, where is it? Just a minute. Yeah, H1B is in the Dallas. Indians call as Dallaspuram. Now, from yesterday onwards, someone requested me, he texted me saying that, sir, please don't call Dallaspuram. Can you please call Dallas as Dandupalayam? So it is not Dallaspuram, it is Dandupalayam. Puram or Palayam means a particular village in India is called Puram. Taken over basically, not immigration. So here, coming to this message, let me before explain, I appreciate all the efforts you have put in exposing these scams and frauds happening within our community. So reporting fraud is not hate or anti-India, right? So I appreciate. I'm currently in Dallas on XYG status. I have witnessed many individuals securing multiple concurrent contract jobs by relying on proxy interviews. I will explain what is proxy. Your interview is taken by someone. That means you will act temporarily as someone's husband or wife. So I witnessed many, this is among many Telugu people. So secured multiple concurrent contract jobs, proxy interviews, assistant and remote support from India to survive in these roles. Meanwhile, genuine Americans, H1Bs and green card holders are struggling just to maintain one job, and many Americans text me. Unfortunately, my Twitter account Kumar Exclusive got suspended or locked, so I don't have access. Americans text me they are jobless for 1 to 2 years, but Indians are doing 3 to 6 jobs. So how are they doing? So these individuals boldly taking major financial commitments like expensive cars and houses. Some bought even 3 to 4 houses in Dallas also. Unwilling to put the effort to learn skills required for their roles. I've seen in Maryland, various locations while I was working. I'm aware of the tactics they are doing the proxy interviews, and I believe we need to raise awareness to put in if you don't know, the proxy guys I know, right? I meet so many people that are from mafia. So they earn $1,000 to $2,000 an hour just because they support proxy interviews. So one guy told MS student, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, he doesn't want to. You want to go to India and marry a girl, BTech computers, STEM. He doesn't want her to do a job. He wants her to sit at home and attend proxy interviews. Because I told you, one proxy interview you will get $2,000. Demand and supply. Female voice is more demand. So they are becoming careless when I ask, how do you manage your jobs? So their response is simple. I pay my support guy and he takes care of everything. So that's what, and most giggler they are using it. So cyber security also failed. So these are the reasons you are not getting job, because someone is doing 6 jobs. So how do coming to our main core topic? How do you know US IT market is down? Very simple. Upload your resume, your 1 page American resume or 7 to 8 pages Indian resume in any job sites of US branch, like monster.com of US branch. And every day night 2 a.m. you log in and make some changes so that the resume will come up. Multiple resumes will be uploaded, right? Your goes down. So when they search, it has to come up or whatever. Someone told, I'm just telling you the same. So if you make changes, then your resume will be fresh again. Like recent uploaded, something like that, right? So then don't just upload and sleep. So upload, and immediately you will get calls and emails from recruiters. Earlier, till 2015, the situation is different. People from in US, they used to call and always approach American prime ministers, and because the line is clear, they pay, deal is clear, they pay weekly, and they'll submit to the US client. If you talk to Indian vendors, the resume will keep on roaming in multiple chains. Like he will send it to his wife company, brother-in-law's company, husband company, girlfriend's company. Then it reaches the American prime ministers. So now you understand what I'm telling, right? So then it will reach the American client. So you kill your time. So if you get a resume, calls and interviews or whatever calls, and then 1 week, the second week the interviews must schedule, the third week interview is clear, or you will be joining the job. These 2 weeks during the Obama time for H1B workers, employer has fired. 2 weeks good period, grace period. In Western countries, they believe you are good. They trust in the name of God or whatever. They will give a 2 weeks time so that you will go back to your home country. So 2 weeks is enough to hit the job. That's what I did in the past. That means once you upload the resume, within 2 weeks, you will get the job. Worst case, 2 months. During the earlier president time, the 2 weeks they extended to 60 days. So 2 months you get, 2 months means don't count 60 days, 45 business days. Then 45th day, the employer has filed H1B to the U.S.C. is a FedEx number also, people work. So why I am telling all this, you will understand slowly. For OPT it is 90 days. So what happens if you don't hit the project within these 2 months H1B, get out of the country. What happens if you don't get the project, get out of the country. Genuine case. Fraud case, they'll stick with body shop, drive over or pay them cash, they run the paycheck. Okay, point clear. Why I'm all telling all this, why do a green card or US citizen needs to know? Because this is how the market works. Market, the recruiters, countless consultancies here hijacked entire recruitment to India. So that's why you get all the calls from India. 50% genuine, 50% fake. The fake guys, they take your, they steal your data, identity theft, and they sell it for $15 online on dark web, or your fellow F1s Indians living here purchase that data, H1B copy or green card copy or US citizen copy, they change the name, forgery, and they apply. That's why you are not getting the job. But why market is down? Because you are not getting the calls, you are not getting the things. That means jobs are gone, jobs are not there. The other reason is the caste groups. Indians have 5 major castes: Hinduism, 3 major castes, right? Hindus, Christians, and Muslims, and 5 major castes in Hinduism, 25,000 subcastes. So each has a group. So the groups have a WhatsApp groups. The WhatsApp groups, they are releasing the jobs by caste wise. So for example, I'm a caste based hiring manager of caste A. I put the job requirements, I'm working in a bank, then I put that job requirements in my caste WhatsApp group to pick my caste people, and I take the cash, whatever it is, right? And the job is fixed. Now I'll go to the bank site and I upload the job, or I will give it to the HR, and the process. They'll call people, and then green card holders and US citizens, they perform interview very well. They think that they, like that I also did interviews. I thought I will be selected. Whatever the best you did in an interview, that is utter flop, you will be failed, because they will call you to do very well interview, they record it, they will submit it to U.S.A saying that there is no fit people in America, henceforth please approve H1B for my applicant or my candidate, or approve green card for my inside H1B candidate. Is how they do it to reject you to approve their green card application. This is the, many people do not know. It's called a fake, it's called green card interview. So you will be thinking that you are a green card holder, US citizen, you think that, oh yeah, I did well, but gone. The other reason is, if Indians are their interview panel, it's very unlikely you may get the job if you are non-Indian. Even if you are an Indian, unless you are coming through as a layer company or a deal set by casting costs or commissions, you are gone. Okay. So now when you upload the resume, why are people from India is calling? Because a consultancy A registered here has a center in offshore, Hyderabad or Pune, Madras, wherever it is in India, wherever the labor cost is cheap, 5,000 Indian rupees, that is $20 a month to, very few recruiters will get $2,000 a month there. So they will, that's the reason, accounts, finance, consultancies I'm talking, accounts, finance and other stuff, they operate it from India. Because all that it costs them less than $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. So that is why calls are coming there. What are they doing is, they are filtering out outrightly Americans' resumes. How do you know it is an American resume or Indian resume? The standard is for Americans or some of the Indians I met on F1 visa, genuine, they hate from sorry, top university to the Amazon or various clients. And many students are coming, they are not hitting the top universities, they are only going for fake or fraudulent or shady universities. So the American resume is 1 page. So they filter out 1 page resumes, and Americans' names also they filter out. So they pick up only 7 to 8 pages, and also they need non-immigrant worker visa, because they will shut their mouth and work. So that's how they are filtering out from the India itself. So though you upload the resume, there is no 100% guarantee you will get the call, because your resume is 1 page. So if your resume is 7 to 8 pages and you are H1B or F1 OPT, yes, definitely you will get a call. But getting the interview is not easy, right? So these are the things. So this is what currently going on. So if you don't get any job interview or job mail or anything for next 2 weeks, after today you upload the resume March 13th. By March 31st, if you don't get any emails, calls, that means something is shady on the job site. Somebody is scamming it. Then that's the reason you upload into multiple job sites, Dice, Career Builder, whatever, Indeed. So Parallelly, some of the F1 students or H1Bs at the consultancies, what they are doing is one resume, they keep, for example, some John, one example name. So John has 8 skills they take: BA, QA, DA, something I'm just telling like that. SAP, SaaS, Cloud, AWS, GCP, Network Engineer, SCCM, like that. They take 10 skills. Each skill has 7 to 8 pages. Like for example, take 7 pages. So each skill, different names they upload into the job sites. So they will get multiple emails and calls. All those calls, again a call center type, a consultancy maintain it from a body shop here, guest house, like 15 to 25 F1s or H1Bs are located. So they will operate it. So they will keep sending. That is how these multiple jobs are hitting. You understand now? So it is the consultancies operating, it is individuals operating it, then they are getting it. So they are getting, those who are getting it, they are getting multiple jobs. Those who are not getting it, they will never get any job. It is as simple as that. But overall the market is down because the layoffs going on, AA1, and A means some people call all Indians, and lot of layoffs, and some market is freeze or frozen for next 6 months, and work from home. Like earlier, recently JP Morgan Chase CEO said use bad words in his meeting calls also. Those who don't come, it's a freedom country, get out of the job. So they are called, earlier they preferred work from home, that's why people went to Texas and bought houses, but now they are calling them, and Walmart is closed in Dallas center, and people went there to bought the houses. They assume that Walmart will call them, so they bought, and but Walmart is calling them to New Jersey, SFO and Arkansas. So that's how, and the people shuffle right here and there. And recently I saw one Telugu guy video, I got fired, kept a video. I don't want to tell his name, but I don't know how far it is genuine. In January, 5 weeks, weekly once, they asked him to come to work, but he didn't go to the work for 1 week. That means people don't go to work when they call because they have multiple jobs. That is simple, as simple as that. So that's why they don't go. How do they get multiple jobs? They upload resumes on multiple names, like John, Milton, one last name, one resume, John, fake names. Recruiter will ask, what is your original name? Something like that. So the recruiter asks a green card copy, they will give a green card copy. Recruiter asks U.S.C citizen copy, they will give a U.S. citizen copy. Something like that. Because they have all the first copies ready with them, that's how they are getting the jobs. Because they are doing, Indians are doing 1 to 6 jobs by using mouse giggler. The mouse giggler is a small device. If you connect to the laptop, then it will, you write a program 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. the screen will be on. Earlier people used to use the stone on the space bar so that the mouse will blink, right? Cyber security is failed because it is unable to detect. They are writing a program and keeping your laptop active. And these things happen because the hiring manager gets the commission, you are there in the project. So hiring manager's money stops, then you will be out. So when coming to full-time jobs, like you have to see US client full-time job. So everybody may not hit, right? And many US clients have a wall layer. They insert a broker. So I don't want to hire you. You come through the broker one. So those brokers are Americans. The deal is clear. Weekly they pay. If the broker is TCS, which company, or I call which companies, Wipro, Cognizant, TCS, anything, Tech Mahindra, they all release the money. Though client release the money, including overtime, time and day off. Overtime means they release this is their blind employees, they do not know. So they release the money and they hold it for 90 days to 180 days and release it to the next layer. Who is the next 2 layers? The delivery manager, HR manager, insert the layers. The next is a H1B petitioner. So the money gets stuck. So definitely it is the delivery manager or HR manager from these outsourcing companies planned that crime. So they will tell, run away with that money. Then H1B petitioner will say they did not pay, they ran away, what should I do? So that's what happening on the ground. So nobody will report, because people think reporting is fraud, reporting fraud is hate, something like that. Many Indians are afraid, right? So they are running away with that money. Then they will bring their guys on L1, B1, H1, whatever the visa they want, L2 EAD. So some they are hiring E3 and TN visa also through body shops. So that is how they are doing, and these H1Bs may not get the salaries. That's what they are pointing out. So these clients are aware of it. Then the clients insert a broker one. So they say, if I apply full time, they say come through the broker. So the broker will pay again money to the hiring manager. This is understood under the table, whatever. So in that case, either you approach the US client directly, career, like Microsoft.com/career, Facebook.com/career, like that. You have to apply 10,000 jobs in 6 months, then you will get at least 6 interviews. This is what my subscribers told in some of the videos when I met them in person also. So you have to apply those many jobs, because you need a sponsorship option you select. That is about F1s. H1s full time also same story. So you got a job. What about green card and US citizens? They also don't need a sponsorship, right? They will select no sponsorship, authorized to work for any employer, and they will directly apply, or they will go through the brokers. So they have to, like I said, you have to avoid these which companies, because the payment is a problem. They insert always illegal layers. So they are not good companies. In India, people think that they are super company. No, they are number one fraud company. They do this kind of. I've seen the document. I experienced. I worked with them. They ran away. So that's why I'm telling you. Avoid these Indian layers, Indian companies, because first they do not submit directly to the client. Your resume will rotate in rings. It will not go anywhere. That's what Recruiter Brothers only told, some of them honest people. So they eat money, and if you select also. So these are the reasons led to market smash, or whatever the right word you want to use, leave it in the comment section. Market down or slash, market messed up, job sets scammed. So because of these reasons, Americans are affected. Americans are not getting jobs and will never get jobs. And one guy wrote IVY college also passed, and he's not getting a job, and he asked me, sir, do I need to do job in a restaurant to pay off my loan? That is very sad. So that kind of sad emails also I received it recently. So he studied in IVY college, and could not get, because they scammed the complete job market, and that's the reason they are not getting it, and they are not aware of it. This is what going on, because you need to be a Telugu person to understand what's going on. They use a different code language. You don't understand their language, and that's how they are doing it. It is not just Telugu. Many Indians are doing it on one side. Outsourcing companies employees also may not know until they ask them to go back. And next one is F1 OPTs and H4 EADs, also 90% fake the resumes. Recently I received messages from Virginia, New Jersey, Connecticut, New York and Dallas. 85k to 90k they are getting it, and in Indian language it's called Anguti. Like they cannot sign their name. So they do a thumbnail. That horrible, also getting 85k offer. It is because of proxy and .NET Java they are working. Some are various skills. So this is the problem with the market. So they smashed it, they scammed it, and that is the reason. That is some of the reasons. And take layoffs and work from home, and then hybrid. They get it, but those who are doing multiple jobs, and even the federal government 2 million employees will be fired, it seems, right? The news you might heard. There also many Telugu people are doing hotel industry in Virginia and Maryland, what you call DC, DC, Maryland, Virginia, they are doing business, it seems. So they will give up those jobs. So people are doing like many Indian IT managers, they maintain the hotels. So they keep the job only second income, just like fun. So like that, many Indians, not one or two, doing 3 to 6 jobs is the primary reason you are not getting the job. The second reason, fake and proxy. H4EAD is in IT, 90% resume is fake. Even if you go to Twitter and see Jayant, he told every resume in H1B in IT is fake. I don't generalize, but that's why I'm using 90%. So they fake it, whatever the skill set. So Americans, they don't get job because they don't fake resumes, because they don't know what is fake. Fake means whatever the recruiter sent, you just copy paste in your resume and add last 10 years you are working in the same skill. So that's what fake is. Proxy means you don't know what is Java, but someone who knows Java will attend your telephone technical interview if you call forward, or if you use any AI and other technologies, video. If somebody asks questions, it will translate the type the text ready and give the answer, you read it. So these things are doing tricks to get the jobs. And one follower told the person paid 1.5 lakh Indian rupees to someone in India to attend his Amazon client interview. So $2,000 they paid. Okay, so that's what happening. And let me read one sad email American young person wrote. So dear Kumar, I am a college graduate in May this year 2025 in computer science from an IVY League University. Please Google what is IVY. I for India, V for Victor, Y for Yankee University. Sad. I'm ending this video with this sad note. I'm a U.S. citizen. That means he born here. US American citizen means it is we Indians misunderstand, always think it is a white. It might be African American or Hispanic or anything. Indians kids born here also an American, right? So US citizen who doesn't know what to do. Okay, I have worked incredibly hard for my degree and achieved a 3.65 GPA. Period. I feel sad because many Indians fake and proxy, they are doing this job. So I don't think they have born to one mother or parents, or what kind of culture is this, man. So let me read again, quote unquote. I'm a college graduating in May in computer science from an IVY League University. I'm a US citizen who doesn't know what to do. So people born here, raised here, they are 100% honest, and they follow the system, mind your own business attitude, like that. So they don't know our Indian kind of culture, right? So I have worked incredibly hard for my degree and achieved a 3.65 GPA. Despite this, I'm unable to land a job. It is because of the last 27 minutes or 8 minutes, 28 minutes, whatever I explained, because of these reasons. I did over 200 problems and lead code and usually answered most of the questions correctly in technical interviews. Thanks for doing what you do. That means he's praising me, whatever you do. I really appreciate it. You have proven what I suspect all along. So he was suspecting, he or she, the gender. Okay, what did I spend 300k for when severally less qualified H1Bs can get jobs from consulting firms easily? I always request people to write emails so that I can understand their English, right? Whether they're Indian or American or easily. I will probably have to work in a low-wage job at a restaurant to make ends meet. So sad, man. If I don't find anything in the next few months, I feel furious because I cannot get a tech job. But these guys from India's tier 3 and tier 4, definitely is an American, man, he or she. colleges can. See so tier 3, tier 4, that means cheap, no standard universities or colleges, BTech STEM from India are hitting jobs. It is because they are doing all fraudulent things here. Majority. So any guidance would be appreciated. Thanks for taking time to read my message, and I hope I hear from you soon. So, brother, these are the reasons you are not getting jobs. Indians outrightly faking it, proxy, casting cows. Like you give a project, the lady will go and sleep, H4ED or whoever it is. Casting cows. Even for on-campus jobs also, our female are doing it. Someone told me a decade ago. So casting cows, caste-based hiring, and then recruitment is hijacked to India. Another reason. And if there are any Indians in interview panel, you will never be selected, because the selection, Indians interview process is elimination, not the selection. Selection is already done caste basis in WhatsApp groups and caste meetings, and various reasons. Whatever the reasons you find more than this, you please write in the comment section. That is the reason honest Indians, honest Americans, or Americans born here and graduating, they are not going to get any kind of IT jobs. On top of it, market is down because hiring is frozen, and next 6 months, and recession is there. President Trump is not confirming is what some videos are saying. On top of it, people are doing cash jobs, and also Texas incident you have seen. They are doing for students multiple jobs sitting in the guest house. Like you are a U.S. citizen, you take 6 jobs, but you cannot handle 6 jobs with mouse googler. You will ask some F1 OPT CPT sitting next to you and operate. They will operate the laptop. The main reason market down, job market is down, because Indians are doing 1 to 6 jobs. Unless they leave those jobs, nobody will get the job. Thank you. I'm not saying 100% I'm right, but whatever the tips I received, whatever the research I did, whatever the investigation, I'm just putting it to you. So you leave it in the comment section. This is purely for awareness to honest Indians out there across the globe, and Americans who are not getting jobs, who lost jobs. The American message I read is very sad. 2 years almost they are jobless, and they can't beg like Indians on the streets in India. They have pride, and they cannot cry like our guys. If somebody get fired, they put a video for fake views. I got fired, something like that. So they get more views, more money, right? Thank you again. And like GoFundMe, I am raising your money to fight against legal battles. See you again in the next video. Thank you. I hope this information will be very useful and informative. Please share it with your friends. See you again.